Oh, okay, it is on. Okay, yeah, so this is Sammy with 4602 Lab 2, or 4601 Lab 2, I mean. Let us begin. So, the database has two collections. Previously, we only used products and we stored that in RAM. This time, we've got orders and we've got products. You can see I've already got some orders. I'm actually going to delete a few of them because I don't want them to get in the way. This one I'm going to keep because I know which one this one is. But we're going to start creating more of these. So, you can see in the orders, we've got a customer name and we've got an array of products, each product consisting of a product ID and a quantity. If you need more information on the schemas that I'm using, there is aptly named a schemas.js that shows you exactly how the data is formatted for both products and the orders. Products are basically the same as usual, except for one or two notable exceptions, actually. One is that we don't have an ID attribute. I'm just using the dash ID that Mongo provides me, because having that and also having an ID attribute is kind of redundant, and this makes life way easier. Secondly, I have replaced that ID attribute that was in products.json with reviews because the prof said it was okay in Discord to do this manually, so I have done this manually. Let's begin. So, orders. This is by far the hardest thing to test, so I'm going to start with it, and it is also obviously the new functionality, so it's very important. The idea is you want to be able to order products. So I have a request with a customer, which is myself, and I've got two products. It doesn't list it by names. The orders list the product IDs because that makes my life easier when making links to the pages to the specific products. In this case, we are actually requesting a rustic fresh tuna and a small metal tuna because apparently I'm really into fish. So we're going to get 5 of the rustic fresh tunas, and we're going to get 1 of the, the small metal tunas. And actually, before I forget, this should be 30 like it was in products.json, and this should be 49. Update that. And we should be good to post a request. Ta-da! 201 created. If you remember from last lab, my 201 created doesn't actually return me anything fancy. It just returns me null. But if we go into here and we want to refresh that, we can see the fruits of our labor. No, don't hit that. Oops. Oh, I guess it'll refresh it anyway. So, yep, 25 of these and 48 of these. So, let's see if we can try to break this. And we're going to start by making this product invalid. Ta-da! 409 conflict. Doesn't return me any JSON. If you want to look through the code, that is actually correct. It should not give me any JSON here. 409, yep. Null. That's good. If I wanted to do an HTML, I'll show it actually in a second. Actually, let's show it now. Headers, accept. Not JSON. Give me anything. So send me this back. You can see it is giving us code 409 page, and there is an object for this one. This one is code 409 conflict invalid products in order. So if I want to scroll up and show you that what it's doing, so you can see when I call the 409, I'm sending this object called error, and it's just giving it a string telling you what the error is. In this case, I am having an invalid product in the order, so that is neat, and it is correct. If I want to show it breaking in other ways, so say I don't have the customer name. Ta-da! No customer provided. Let me Control-Z this. And then say, okay, there are 25 of these left, so let's request 35. 409 conflict. It no longer works. In this case, actually, I forgot to change this back. This should say C. That's why it's giving me the invalid products in order. Requesting too many of product. So that is good. If I want to then be able to get orders. Ta-da, you can see that there are a couple orders here. If you want to make it look pretty, you can see here. Well, this is the one I placed in testing, and this is the new order that I'm doing. So you can see rustic fresh tuna, small metal tuna. You can see it's pretty ugly, but it is a list of products. So you got a reference to, or a link to the actual products page, and a number that requests, or that shows how much I've requested. I think that is kind of it for the orders. I guess if you wanted to, you could specify Well, you can see here, it's making the get request already, right? Orders/order ID. So that's all good. So we're going to go back and we're going to prove that everything else still works. And let's just start by looking at products. I'm going to do it from here because I don't know why I'm doing it from here. But you can see, tasty cotton chair. Oh, look at that. It still works. Look at that. It still works. Obviously. And so we're going to actually post a product. So if you give me 1 second, put my mic down, and I'm actually going to type this out. Alright, so we're back. I have literally only changed this. We have the request body. I just went back and Control-Z'd everything, so it wasn't actually a big deal. This is the product we're going to create. This is our powerful code, which is definitely not what I have. So we're going to make a request to /products, a post request to /products, and we are going to attempt to create this. You can see we have gone to our resource built page. This is the correct answer. I guess you want to probably see it in JSON, right? Headers, there it is. I'm going to make a second one of it. It is null because, again, 201 gives me null back. But now you can see we have two powerful codes. We've got some reviews for it. Again, this is the same thing. It's just got a different ID. So let's go back to the body. Actually, yeah, let's go back to the body and let us, it's going to review the bottom one. So we're going to actually create a review for this. So I'm going to copy over this and bring it in here. Let us post a review. I want to delete this and change this. Okay, so there is some funkiness with the reviews simply because Mongo's find an update is kind of weird, where it gives me back the item from before. It seems I have not been able to post because I'm stupid and I forgot to say reviews. Product /reviews/ is it product review? I will be back. I am indeed back. Okay, so I'm even stupider. So I just forgot to put the thing in the right order. It shouldn't be this. It should be reviews, products / bing bong. I'll get rid of the slash here. Now it should work. So yay, it gave me a 201, give me null back. But if we go here, ta-da, it's got 9. So I don't know if I'm still console logging it. No, I'm not console logging it anymore. So before it was weird because you couldn't actually see that it added the 9 because it returns you back the object how it was before. But yeah, so it is posting a review. That is working. Let us try just getting products. Well, I mean, I guess you saw it getting products before. So let's get specific products. So /products, question mark, name equals... I'll get back anything that's powerful code. I just need to put my mic down. This will give me anything powerful code. So you can see this one is returning me. There are 2 objects that are powerful code. Nice, that's good. That's exactly what we want. And then if we want to say, okay, what's our stock like? We have 1 of each. So I have actually, oh, I should mention, from last lab, before it was like a Boolean thing with stock, where you either search that if it's in stock or if it's not in stock. This time, because I'm slightly lazier, I just have it so that stock equals some number that you want to input, and it'll give you back anything greater than or equal to that number. So in this case, I'll get nothing, because I only have 1 of each type of code. If I want to change this to, say, 0, now we get both back. So this will show me everything that is, if essentially, like, if you want to see products that are in stock, you just specify that it's 1 or higher. So that is working. We can get reviews, we can post reviews, or I guess I didn't show specifically getting the reviews, so let's do that. Products /this /reviews. Ta-da, you can see we have 2 reviews. Makes sense, we did post a review. So that is us getting the products, us getting the product reviews, posting products, posting reviews. That is us dealing with the orders. There is, I think, still technically a bit more errors you can catch with the orders, which you can probably look through the code and see for yourself. I guess just the lab reflection, right? Okay, so for the lab reflections, so I've kind of already talked about question A. So you've already seen the collections, you've already seen like the attributes of every like order and every product and such. So for B and C, to be honest, I'm unsure exactly what the question means. So I'm going to sum it up by saying you get the order data via a GET request. So that's for question C. GET request to slash orders, and if you want one for a specific order, you do slash orders slash order ID. So it is RESTful. And for B, if you want to post an order, well, you use a post request. To slash orders, you cannot post one to specific IDs. It's just post slash orders. If there's any more depth I need to provide with that answer, I'm kind of just hoping that my demo showed it off, because I'm not really sure what the question means. But yeah, that's it. Have fun grading this.